Someone called me a revisionist. They said Ekwumekwu is not an Igbo word. They were right. And that is exactly the point. If you are Igbo, especially from Enuane, I don't care the community, you already know what this word Ekwumekwu means. Not because someone taught you, because you feel it. But for those who do not know what the word Ekwumekwu means, I am not going to explain it. No, not yet. Because the men who founded the movement called Ekwumekwu didn't explain it either. When the first meeting of Ekwumekwu was called, every man who attended that meeting was given one instruction: keep it secret. So, when they returned to their various homes and villages, when their wives, their brothers, their neighbors asked, "Where did you go? What happened? What did you discuss? What was the outcome? What did they decide to do?" They simply answered, "Ekwumekwu." I would rather not speak. Say that fast. Ekwumekwu, 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 Ekwumekwu. It became the name of the movement as well as its strategy: secrecy. So, the strategy became the name of the movement. This is not revisionism. This is Igbo genius, hiding the truth inside the language itself. Welcome to the story of Ekwumekwu. And I am not going to tell you this story by myself. As someone said, the story of Ekwumekwu is thoroughly documented by historians, and I am going to read the works of historians regarding the subject of Ekwumekwu. I will begin by reading the works of Professor Elizabeth Isichei as they are cited in the book The Story of Ubulu Kingdom. As I had earlier established, Ubuluku is the headquarters of Ekwumekwu resistance. And to make this point very, very clear, after the end of Ekwumekwu movement, the British, who brought the Catholic mission to Nigeria, established a school in Ubuluku. It is the oldest secondary school from the western banks of the river Niger to Benin. The school was named Ekwumekwu Secondary School. They also immortalized Ekwumekwu warriors. People like Nwanole, who was noble at the time, was immortalized. A school was named after her, Nwanole Primary School. It is still in existence today. People like Idegu, whose name you can see in the internet if you search the names of Ekwumekwu warriors, was also immortalized. Idegu Primary School was named after him. Sites of Ekwumekwu resistance, their sacred grounds, still remain holy grounds in Ubuluku till today. The Ekwumekwu forests behind St. Anthony's College in Ubuluku still remain virgin forests even unto this day. So, I'm going to take out time to read scholarly works on Ekwumekwu resistance, but I am very certain that by now, when you ask me something and I reply you, Ekwumekwu, I would rather not say. You now understand what the word Ekwumekwu means. I don't need to explain it further. Ekwumekwu, I rather not say. Keep it secret. Talking about Ekwumekwu resistance and Ubuluku, Professor Elizabeth Isichei wrote that after several days of gallant resistance, the town fell. It was the end of the rising, for the others in the league understood that they could not resist an enemy who had conquered the bravest of the number, and they returned to their homes. Now, this is referring to Ubuluku, as cited in the work of Esther Nwogonu were right. In the book, The Story of Obolo Kingdom, page 264, talking about scholarly works, because somebody said I should refer to scholars who have already thoroughly documented the Ekwumekwu resistance. I'm going to be referring to scholars. This is our first attempt at establishing that Ekwumekwu resistance was an Igbo movement. We are not supposed to be doing this, but yeah, we have to. There are lots of ignorant people out there. The Ekwumekwu resistance was thoroughly documented as an Igbo resistance in the British colonial archives. All the communities mentioned there, Ubuluku, Ogwashuku, Iseluku, Asaba, they were all listed as Igbo land, down to Obiaroko. So I don't know how this generation reasons and people come out openly to say, I am not Igbo, or an Igbo word is no longer an Igbo word. What we say is Ekwumekwu, not Ekwumekwu. We don't say Ekwumekwu. It is Ekwumekwu. E-K-W-U, M-E-K-W-U. That W has to be there. Makano okuka ekwu. Ekwume, I rather not say it. Ekwumekwu, I rather not say it. I rather not speak about it. Because they were told to keep it secret. So they will respond, I rather not say. Ekwumekwu. Kikonokukusha, Ekwumekwu. What was the discussion? Ekwumekwu. Everybody kept repeating Ekwumekwu. And it became Ekwumekwu. I don't know if anybody has a better explanation of this than I do. But I'll be glad to listen to the explanation too. This is why I had to do a video showing my face. My name, once again, is Prince Onwode Ngozi Chukwuka Fortune. And I am from one of the first ruling houses of Ubuluku Kingdom. So, I thank you for watching this very beautiful video. This is an intellectual platform, and everything we do, we'll be interrogating them using intellectual works of people. Next time, we'll be searching through the book Ogwashuku Kingdom by Nkoye Bell Nwabwa to see if it made mention of Ekwumekwu resistance. Then we will talk about it. See you in my next video. Bye!
Hey.